નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી.
Hello students, today we will study about the operations on real numbers. This is the topic of standard 9, chapter number 1, number systems. So till now we have studied about the rational numbers and irrational numbers that you know now very well. So now what will happen if we apply the basic maths operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication and the division between the rational and irrational numbers, then what kind of result we get? They may be rational number or irrational number. So we will discuss the three cases here. In first case we will taking rational and rational. That means we will apply four basic operations between the two rational numbers. Right? This is the first case. In second case we will take one rational number and one irrational number and then apply four basic operations. And in third case we will take two irrational number and then apply the four basic operations, right? And after that we will derive the sum of the results. So first case is rational and irrational, rational and rational number. So first operation is of addition. So what will happen if we add two rational numbers? Then first is 2 upon 7, second one is 1 upon 3. This is the addition. So the result we will get is 13 upon 21. And what kind of number is 13 upon 21 is rational number, right? Now subtraction, 1 upon 9 minus 2 upon 5. The result we will get is equals to minus 13 upon 45. Again this is a rational number. Now we will apply the multiplication. First number is minus 4 upon 7, second one is 11 upon 11 upon 3, then what the result we will get is minus 44 upon 21. And this is again a rational number. Division, fourth operation. First number is 1 upon 10, divide 13 upon 9. So we will get 1 upon 10 multiply by 9 upon 13. When we remove the division sign and apply multiply sign, then we have to reciprocal this number. So the reciprocal of 13 upon 9 is 9 upon 13. And the result we will get is 9 upon 130. Again this number is a rational number. Why all these are rational number? Because they are in the form of P upon Q. That means in the form of numerator denominator, numerator denominator, numerator denominator, numerator denominator. That is why they all four results are rational number. So the conclusion here we will get that whenever we apply the operations on rational and rational numbers, that means between two rational numbers, the result is always rational numbers, right? You can take any numbers on your own and check these results, right? Okay. Now the second case. Second case is of rational and irrational. So one number we will take rational and another number we will take as irrational number and apply all the basic operations. So first operation is of addition. First rational number is 6 and the irrational number is root 11, under root 11. So here we know that there is addition between these two numbers is not possible. So the result we will get as it is 6 plus root 11. And what kind of number 6 plus root 11 is? 6 plus root 11 is an irrational number. Why? Because there is root 11 is there. Now subtraction. What will happen if we first take the rational number, that is 2, and irrational number, that is under root 3, and subtraction. Again there is nothing we can simplify here is, so the result we will get is 2 minus root 3. Again this number is an irrational number. Third operation is of multiplication. So the first rational number is minus 6 and irrational number is under root 17. And the result we will get is minus 6 under root 17. What kind of number is this? It is also an irrational number. Fourth operation, that is of division. So first number rational is 7, second irrational number is root 2. By dividing this two number, we will get 7 divided by root 2. And what kind of number is 7 divided by root 2 is? Again, it is an irrational number. So the conclusion for the second case is, whenever we apply the basic operations on rational and irrational number, then the result is always irrational. Right? Now we will move ahead for the third case. So the third case is about irrational and irrational. That means now we will apply the basic four operations between two irrational numbers. Now see the results for the addition. The first irrational number is root 2, second irrational number is root 7, and this is the addition sign. Again, there is no simplification is possible, so we will get the result is equals to under root 2 plus under root 7. And what kind of number is this? This is an irrational number. Now we will see the second example, and our thinking about this will be changed. See, first irrational number is 2 minus root 5. Yes, we can take irrational number as 2 minus root 5 also. So this is an irrational number. Second irrational number is root 5, and this is the addition sign. Now what is the result we will get here is 2 minus root 5 plus root 5. So this minus root 5 and plus root 5 will cancel out each other, and only 2 is remain as a result. So now what kind of number 2 is? 2 is rational number. Right? That means whenever we add two irrational numbers, the results may be rational or irrational. May be irrational or rational. We will see the subtraction operation for the same kind of number. First irrational number is root 11. Second irrational number is 3 root 2. This is the subtraction. Again, the simplification is not possible. The result we will get is under root 11 minus 3 root 2. And what kind of number this is? This is an irrational number. Now we will see the second example. This root 7 is first irrational number. This root 7 plus 4 is another irrational number. Yes, we can take this number as an irrational number because root 7 plus 4 is an irrational number. So what is the subtraction here is root 7 minus root 7 minus 4. So the result we will get here is root 7 cancel each other. We will get minus 4 as a result. Right? And what kind of number minus 4 is? Minus 4 is rational number. Now third operation, that is of multiplication. First irrational number is root 6. Second irrational number is root 11. What we can do here is, as there is a multiplication, we can write down 11 6 and root 6, but it is in the under root 66. The square root is not possible, so it is an irrational number. Second example, 5 root 3 multiplied by root 3. Now what will happen? This root 3 and this root 3, by multiplying we get as 3. So 5 multiplied by 3, that is 15. And what kind of number 15 is? 15 is a rational number. Now for the division, first irrational number is root 12, second irrational number is root 7. This is the division, so the result we will get is root 12 upon root 7. What kind of number root 12 upon root 7 is? An irrational number. See another example, root 6 divided by 9 root 6. First irrational number, second irrational number, division operation, the result we will get is root 16 upon 9 root 6. Root 6 will cancel out each other, and the result we will get is 1 upon 9. And 1 upon 9 is what kind of number? It is a rational number. So the conclusion for the third case is, whenever we add, subtract, multiply or divide two irrational number, the result is either rational number or irrational number. Right? In the by these four cases we can conclude this, right? So this is all about the operations on the real numbers, right? So now let us study some of the identities that is related to the operations on real numbers, right? So if A and B are real numbers, here we have taken two numbers A and B, and what kind of number? They are real numbers. They may be rational or irrational number. Then the first identity is if there is under root A and B. That means if two numbers are in the multiplication but under the square root, then we can write down it as under root A multiplied by under root B, right? We can separate out the numbers but in the multiplication. Second identity is if under root A upon B is given, then we can write down it as separately under root A divided by under root B. Third identity is in first bracket if there is square root A plus square root of B, in another bracket square root of A minus square root of B, then we can write down according to the third identity, that is if we have given x plus y and x minus y, x plus y and x minus y, then we write down it as x square minus y square. In the same way we have to write down the first term square, that is under root a square, and under root a square is a, sign is negative, under root b square, that is b, right? Fourth identity is a plus root b, a minus root b. We have to use again the same identity. So first term square, that is a square, negative sign. Second term square, second term is root b, and square of root b is b. So result we get is a square minus b. Fifth identity, under root a plus under root b, in the second bracket under root c plus under root d. Then what we have to do? We have to first consider under root a and multiply it with both this term. Then we have to consider root b, we have to multiply root b with both this term. So first, if root a is multiplied by c, then we will get under root ac. Now under root a into under root d, that will gives us under root ad. Now under root b multiplied by with c, so we will get under root b into c, and under root b into under root d, that is gives us under root bd. This is the fifth identity. And the last identity, sixth identity, that is under root a plus under root b whole square. Now this is the same as x plus y whole square identity. So we have to square the first term. So the under root a square gives us a. Middle term is 2 into multiply by first term multiply by second term. That is why we get 2 under root a under root b. And the third term is of square of this term, that is root b square, and we will get is as b. So related to this identity, let us see some examples. First example is under root 5 minus under root 2, and in second bracket under root 5 plus under root 2. We have to simplify these terms, right? So what we can use here? We can use this identity, this one identity. So what we will get? Under root 5 square, that is 5, minus under root 2 square, that is 2, and 5 minus 2 is 3. So this is the simplified form of this given question. Second example, 3 plus root 3, 2 plus root 2. So in this case, we have to use this identity, fifth one, because any terms are not equal, and both the side there is a plus sign in both the bracket. So first term will multiply with this two term, and second term will multiply with this two term. So 3 into 2, 6, 3 into root 2, 3 root 2. Now root 2 into root 3 into 2, that is 2 root 3, and root 3 into root 2, we can write down it as root 6 according to this identity. If both are in the different root, we can write down it as same square root. Now third one is under root 5 plus under root square, under root 2 square. So we have to use this sixth identity. Square of first term, that is 5, plus 2 into first term into second term, that is 2 into root 10. And the third term, that is root 2 square, that is 2. So we can add this 5 plus 2, that will gives us 7, and this 2 root 10 remains as it is. Fourth example, 3 plus root 3, 3 minus root 3. So we have to use which identity? We have to use this identity, fourth identity. Square of first term 3 square, that is 9, minus square of second term, that is root 3 square, that is 3, and 9 minus 3 is 6. Okay, so this is all about this, the operations on the real numbers. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for joining us.